Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, channel fam. I hope this video is finding you well. I am Agent Orange, and you are excellent you. Last time I checked. You will always be excellent you. Despite our, I don't know, imperfections and flaws as people, that's what actually kind of defines us, I think. And I think it's great that we're not perfect because it just kind of gives us room to grow and enjoy the process. If those bread was already done, then you'd never be able to cook. What am I rambling about? I'm not really sure, but just wanted to say hi. Just wanted to say hi. What's up to y'all? By the way, do y'all have any habits? Do y'all have any like regular habits that you employ? One of the things I realized, and there's this really weird noise coming from the walls. I'm not really sure what this is, but yeah, I found that over time, the habits that you have can actually become your instinct. You just repeat them long enough, and they're just gonna become second nature to you. And by the way, this is young Dracodon wearing vertebrate armor. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. I like him. Yeah, and I was just gonna say that yeah, you just practice your habits enough, and they're gonna become instinct. And so it's a kind of powerful tool because it allows you to create new habits if you desire, and they become kind of instinct. Yeah, just curious. Yeah, in the morning, actually, one of the things I do is my girl is Buddhist, so she has like an altar set up in the living room. And I mean, I'm not Buddhist, but I mean, to me, that's everything's all the same. It's all good. And so every morning, I replace the water, light the incense, and I say I pray for everybody. I bow 3 times and I pray for my friends. I bow 3 times and I pray for my family. And I bow 3 times and I pray for all the sentient beings in the universe, which includes you. And then the final bow, the 10th one, is just for everybody, for everything that I may have forgotten. And what type of prayer do I have? Yeah, I just wish the best. The best doesn't mean like, you're gonna win the lottery or, that you're like everything's gonna be perfect. It's just like I just wish the best path for learning that ends up taking us to the place where we need to be. So I just really pray, and I pray that things fall in places appropriate. Yeah, 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 yeah. Believe it or not, I used to have a prayer where I used to wish death upon my enemies and really bad and evil things, but I wasn't as wise as now. I am now. I mean, I'm not that wise right now either, but at the time it was a little worse, and I didn't have a lot of forgiveness in my heart. But I've changed. I've changed. And anyway, 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 I don't know why I'm kind of going over that this morning, but I am, and so it is. But yeah, this is utilizing 2 transmutates, and it looks a bit Paleotrex-ish. I mean, it is Paleotrex-ish. It is Paleotrex, but with a different head. But the colors do pop. The colors are fantastic, and I wish I could actually comment on the colors a little bit more, but I have these glasses that are blocking the LED glare, and they're kind of throwing off the color. But it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, I love the way the face looks. I decided to use a different design. The story behind this is I was talking to a channel member, Ripley Furiosa, and I was trying to think of a way to make the xenomorph, and this was the closest face that I could kind of get to, and that was by flipping the dino head from the transmutator, and I think it looks cool. I think it looks cool actually. And then I just started like building on top of that, and I have 2 transmutates, and it ended up just being like this horsey thing. And it's cool that it has this little like seat over here. I think that's really gnarly. Um, but yeah, it just ended up being this weird bony like horse thing, and I think it came out pretty good. So why don't I break him down for you right now? Yeah. So I'm examining this like I made this a couple of days ago, so it's not as fresh in my mind. So I do have to take a look and to be like, all right, what's the easiest thing to unplug? And I can identify the tail right now. So what we'll do is We'll just remove that tail bit. And this tail bit is basically just the end of the Paleotrex tail, the blade, and then the tip of the tail to become this really, really long tail. And I'll show you where that plugs in later. It's actually plugging into the neck port of the dino piece over there, but I'll have to show you later because it's a little bit recessed. Then the next bits, oh, actually, sorry, this is the part that connects to the Paleotrex head. I was wrong about that. That other bit just plugs into here, just plugs into that back tail bit. Yeah, apologize. Man, I'm trying to undo all of this. All right, you know what? Let's take out the stirrups. The stirrups are just the heads of the Transmutate, and they're plugged into the side of the heels. And the heels actually keep this top part and the body connected together. So these are just plugged into the outer side of the foot, okay? So the ankle, so I'm just removing that for a second. And then the remainder, see the hole that we just unplugged the stirrup from? The other side of it plugs into that thing right there. And so we lift them up from both sides. And then you can see that there's a connection right here that connects this dino head into this other one. But it also connects the rest of the tail bit. And so what we're going to do is just remove this entirely. So, okay, look. So you still have the little horsey looking design over there. But this is what creates the little chair, the saddle, and stuff like that. Okay. So if you look over here, this is just a Paleotrex dinosaur face, or the Transmutate one. And it's just kind of made into a seat. Then you plug in one of the tail bits over here as a grabbing riding pole or whatever. And like I said earlier, these things are going to swing down and connect to the blade bit that is the torso. But for now, right over here, you can see that this is the tail of the back tail bit of the Paleotrex or Transmutate, and it's plugged in right there. And then on the two adjoining pegs that it has, you're plugging in the heels. And then that tail bit that we talked about, which is the back of the tail, the blade, and then, or the top of the tail, the blade, and the back bit, that plugs in over there. And then you have the elongated back piece of that whole murder pony. But let's remove that to the side. And this guy is actually pretty easy. The middle bit right here is just the blade of the Paleotrex. And then back here is one of the thighs, and then you have the two calves hanging out. Now here at the front, so see, this is just the back part. The front, this is just the dinosaur face from the Transmutate with the two bucklers plugged in at the side. And then you angle that down, and there's that little port right back there, which is like the back. And then you just plug in the set of thighs, and you got the calves, and that's the front of the torso. And that little port right there, you plug in that, and then you have the basis of the murder pony. And then from there, you just get that back bit, and then you wrap it around. Then you have the, okay, hold on. Yeah, you plug in that right there. You bring everything down, then you plug in the heels to the side. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Then we can just plug in the stirrups. Little feet stirrups on the side. And the heels may not go perfectly into the side, but that's alright, man. It will to some degree. You'll see what I mean. And this would have been easier to plug in before I plugged in all of that stuff. So, why don't I do that? Yeah, you just plug that in like so. Hold up. Did I have this upside down? No, it's like this, but maybe I extended the feet up too much. No, I guess it works like that. Just sorry guys, I know I'm like flipping this all different ways. It's just, I'm trying to get it right on camera. Okay. There we go. All right. I hope that wasn't too confusing. Yeah, I hope that wasn't too confusing. So he's plugged in and he's all good right there. And now I'm just going to show you, you know what, I think I'm running out of battery. I'll have to do this guy at a later date. All right. Bye for now, guys. Agent Orange over and out. Bye.